Hey folks, AK here, and today on our review we're going to be doing the SOAIY light projection. It's an Aurora Borealis light projection, and I'll show you why. If you look at this small clip right here, it shows you that it's got this projection, looks like the Aurora Borealis. Very cool, so I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second, but I wanted to go over the pros and cons. This thing's about 22 bucks, has a little built-in speaker. There's a $35 version that also does Bluetooth, but this one doesn't. However, you've got a few different settings on it. It's got a nice little remote that comes with it. Pros of it are it's lightweight, has several different features. You can change the brightness on it. Comes with a remote, a 6-foot long cable cord on here. And again, it's really cool just as a night light for a kid, or if you want mood lighting, something like that. Very cool. The only thing I would wish is that you had different levels of brightness on the remote. Like for example, this one only has, I think just 20%, or sorry, 30%, 60% full brightness. Doesn't really give you much, but it does rotate, has a couple other things. But if you watch the review, you'll see that. The other thing is this little top doesn't really stay. So if you're moving this around, it may fall, or if you knock it over, may fall. So just that's one thing. The other thing I did wish was it came with Bluetooth. The Bluetooth version is 35 bucks, which is a little pricey, but I guess it's cool for what it comes with. This one comes with an auxiliary cord. No one really has that on their phones anymore, so obviously a downer. But go ahead and take a look at what it looks like right now and enjoy that. And if you still like it, then go ahead and stick around for the full review and unboxing. See you guys next time, and please go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Thank you. Hey folks, it's AK here, and we're back with another random gadget video today. So today we are reviewing what's a light projection lamp. It was actually given to me to review as a free product, and wanted to see what this was about. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it right quick and see what it's all about. As you can see, quite a few little accessories here. We've got the manual here, little company name. This is, again, the company is SOAIY. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but you know, it's one of those companies that make these little gifts here. So in the box, we've got the two manuals. Looks like a USB cable. We're going to see what type it is. I think this is probably a micro. Oh no, it's a power adapter. Okay, so it plugs right into a standard power socket. So if you've got a phone charger, it should work here. And then you've got an auxiliary cable. I know it's a little outdated because no one really uses these things. Most phones now don't even come with that. But it's got a built-in speaker, so that is supposed to be something. And of course, they do actually provide you with a plug for the USB adapter, so that's great as well. But just looking at this thing, it looks pretty cool, almost like a crystal ball-like thing. Okay, so you've got the top cap here, and then of course the light projection itself. It feels pretty light, so it's not that heavy to move. Doesn't seem like it would, you know, break if it fell over anything onto your carpet. Of course, if it falls onto tile, it might be a little more issues with that. But let's go ahead and plug it in and see what it's like. So while I was unfolding the cable, I noticed that this is actually quite a long cable, 6 feet of cable here. That's a good length, especially if you are plugging this in as a night light for your kids, or even for yourself if you want some sort of projection at night. So that's always good to have. So on the actual projection lamp, on the back you've got a AC plug, and then also for the auxiliary in the back, so that's where it plugs in. Alright, so we have just plugged it in, and it looks pretty cool. Different patterns, obviously. We're going to go ahead and try this out in a second with the lights off. So with the lights off, pretty cool glow. If you can kind of see up here, it's not super bright. And then on the remote itself, I'm gonna pull back the lights, but you've got different brightness settings here. So you can make it brighter, super bright, and what it's actually doing is dimming the LEDs in here. So we're gonna turn the lights back on. And as you can see, the different options on the remote here are, you've got rotate for on and off. So it's rotating while it's displaying the lights. As you can see, the whole entire mechanism on the inside rotates, which is pretty cool. And then you've got your light pattern. You can change it to all different sorts. A static one that doesn't change. Another, LED that comes off in the middle. And then you've got, let's see what looks like 4 or 5 different patterns here. And then you've got the edges, so you can turn off the edge if you want as well. So it's actually interesting because you can change the brightness from 20%, it looks like, to 100%. So, unfortunately it goes only low to medium to super bright. There's no actual dial to, dim it by levels. But the other thing is it's got a timer, so you can set it on for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. So if you want this as kind of like a night light as you're getting into bed and maybe, half an hour into it, you want to turn it off, you have that option. It's got speakers built in, so same thing, the volume will control. So if you like having some sort of music or something in the background at night when you're going to sleep, you can turn that on for an hour and then it will turn itself off. So very cool. And of course you've got your power button right here. So overall, I think this is a very nice little light here. We've got all these different patterns like we mentioned earlier. You can go completely off, and this one will just cycle through the different patterns. So I do wish that this remote had maybe just a static color that you could choose from, like one of those RGB remotes. But I think for what it is, it's pretty nice, and it's got this nice little subtle glow here. So when I had the lights off, it actually looked pretty nice. It was very subtle. So very good little gadget here. The other great thing about the light is you can also use it instead of a night light. You can use it as a backdrop for different things. So if you're recording a video, like I've got here for my computer, the light obviously provides a nice little backdrop, and you can see all the different patterns up top. So the other thing I forgot to mention was obviously the price. The price for the black version, which is this one here, is $29.99 on Amazon, and then there is a white version which also looks pretty cool, and that guy is $22. So with a coupon or something, I'm sure you can get this for about 20 or so. And again, I think it is pretty cool for what it is. It's a really nice night light, and you've got different patterns, and especially if you've got a kid or so, or someone that just doesn't like sleeping in the darkness, I think this is a great little gadget for you to have. So I've been trying it out for a little while now, and I personally like it in the bedroom, especially as I'm winding down in the night. Helps, just have something subtle in the background. So again, the company is called SOAIY, and it's the light projection lamp. So hopefully you guys like this review, and if you're looking for an insight as to how this works, hopefully I helped. And if not, no worries, I'll have some other gadgets for y'all. So with that being said, happy holidays and enjoy. See you guys next time.